Korean historical dramas American audiences have fallen in love with these masterpieces of romance, power struggles, and breathtaking visuals. Today, we're counting down the top 10 best historical Korean dramas popular in the USA. If you're new to K-dramas or looking for your next binge, stay tuned till the end. You won't want to miss number 1.
The Tale of Nokdu is a romantic historical K-drama with a refreshing twist on gender disguise and palace intrigue. The story follows Jeon Nokdu, Jang Dong-yoon, a clever and skilled young man who goes undercover by disguising himself as a woman to infiltrate a mysterious widow's village. His quest begins after his family is attacked by assassins, and he suspects the truth about his birth and identity is hidden within the village. The drama beautifully blends romance, comedy, and suspense, with standout performances, stunning costumes, and heartfelt chemistry between the leads. The Tale of Nokdu is both light-hearted and deeply emotional, making it a standout among sageuk dramas. Queen Seondeok is an epic historical K-drama that tells the life story of Seondeok, Korea's first reigning queen of the Silla Kingdom. The drama begins with Princess Deokman, Lee Yo-won, who is born a twin but abandoned due to a prophecy that twins would bring misfortune to the royal family. She grows up far from the palace, unaware of her royal heritage. Eventually, fate brings her back to Silla, where she learns of her true identity and begins her journey toward the throne. The series portrays Seondeok's transformation from a hidden princess to a wise and resilient queen who overcomes personal struggles, political conspiracies, and endless challenges to become one of the most iconic rulers in Korean history.
Is Alchemy of Souls. While not a traditional sageuk, this fantasy historical fusion combined magic, soul-shifting, and political drama set in a mystical kingdom. It brought younger global audiences back to sageuk and showed how flexible the genre can be. With breathtaking visuals and unique storytelling, it truly redefined what a historical K-drama could look like. With breathtaking visuals, magical battles, and emotional storytelling, Alchemy of Souls became a global hit, praised for blending traditional sageuk elements with fantasy and romance.
Arthdal Chronicles is a grand-scale fantasy historical K-drama often compared to Game of Thrones. Set in the mythical ancient land of Arth, the story explores the rise of civilization, tribal conflicts, love, betrayal, and the pursuit of power. The drama revolves around Unsum, Song Joong-ki, a young warrior born under a cursed star, destined to change the fate of Arth. He belongs to the Wahan tribe, but struggles with his identity while carrying extraordinary abilities. Opposing him is Tagon, Jang Dong-gun, a brilliant but ruthless war hero who dreams of becoming the first king of Arthdal. The King's Affection, 2021, is a historical romance drama set in the Joseon dynasty, based on a manhwa comic of the same name. The story begins with the birth of royal twins, an event considered an ominous sign in the kingdom. The daughter is ordered to be killed, but she is secretly saved and raised outside the palace. Years later, her twin brother, the crown prince, dies in a tragic accident. To protect the royal lineage, the princess is forced to disguise herself as him and live her life in secret as the crown prince of Joseon. The drama is praised for its strong female lead, played by Park Eun-bin, beautiful cinematography, and a touching love story that explores themes of gender identity, power, and sacrifice. My Dearest, 2023, is a sweeping historical romance set during the Qing invasion of Joseon in the 17th century. It tells the heartbreaking love story of two people whose fates are bound together in the midst of war, loss, and political turmoil. The drama follows Lee Jang-hyun, Nam Kum-min, a mysterious man who carries deep emotional scars and swears never to fall in love. His life changes when he meets Yoo Gil-chae, An Un-jin, a noblewoman who appears elegant and confident but struggles with hidden wounds and vulnerability. Their paths cross during one of the most turbulent periods in Korean history, as the Qing invasion brings destruction and despair to Joseon. Amid chaos, betrayal, and sacrifice, Jung Hyun and Gil Che's love blossoms, but is constantly tested by separation, misunderstandings, and the harsh realities of survival.
Love in the Moonlight, 2016, is a heartwarming Korean historical romance set in the Joseon dynasty. It follows Hong Ra-eun, played by Kim Yoo-jung, a young woman who disguises herself as a man and works as a relationship counselor to survive. Fate leads her to the royal palace, where she becomes a eunuch and unexpectedly meets Crown Prince Lee Yong, Park Bo-gum. The drama blends comedy, touching romance, and political tension, all framed by breathtaking historical visuals and a memorable soundtrack. A story of love, trust, and self-discovery, it captures the innocence of first love against the grandeur and dangers of royal life.
Mr. Queen, 2020 to 2021, is a wildly popular historical comedy drama with a unique body swap twist that made it a global hit. The story follows Jang Bong-hwan, a talented modern-day chef working at the Blue House in Seoul. After an accident, his soul mysteriously travels back in time and wakes up in the body of Queen Chorin, played by Shin Hae-sun, during the Joseon dynasty. Now trapped in a woman's body and forced to live as the queen, Bong-hwan's modern personality clashes with strict palace traditions, creating hilarious situations, witty dialogue, and comedic chaos. However, beneath the comedy lies a deeper story of politics, betrayal, and survival within the royal court. Moon, Embracing the Sun, 2012, is one of the most iconic Korean historical romance dramas, blending palace intrigue, destiny, and forbidden love. The story follows Lee Hwan, played by Kim Soo-hyun, a young crown prince who falls in love with Hyo Yeon-woo, Han Ga-in, the daughter of a noble family. However, their love faces strong opposition from political rivals. A deadly conspiracy, orchestrated by those in power, leads to Yeon-woo's mysterious death before their marriage. The drama was a massive hit in Korea and internationally, praised for its emotional storytelling, strong performances, and breathtaking cinematography. It also boosted the careers of its lead actors and remains one of the most beloved sageuks worldwide. Moonlover's Scarlet Heart Ryeo, 2016, is one of the most popular and emotional Korean historical romance dramas, especially beloved by international fans. The story begins when Go Ha-jin, Ayu, a modern-day woman, is transported back in time to the Goryeo dynasty after a solar eclipse. She wakes up in the body of Hae-soo, a young noblewoman, and suddenly finds herself surrounded by the royal princes of the ruling Wang family. With its star-studded cast, emotional storytelling, stunning visuals, and unforgettable OST, Moonlover's Scarlet Heart Ryeo became a global sensation, though it left viewers in tears with its bittersweet ending. It remains one of the most discussed K-dramas ever among international fans, including audiences in the USA.